This guy, I want to end this whole hype right now. You want to make music? Or we gonna break you down then? I refuse to get upset over a gang-banging clown. Because that's what this guy is. He's a bad joke to the rap industry. He's a bad joke to hip-hop. He's a bad joke to black culture. He says nigger probably more than some black people. And nobody's checked him. Nobody's told him he can't say it. And I mean, people's industry and in there, nobody's checked him on this stuff. Don't worry, we got this. I refuse to be upset over somebody that can never leave their house. Everyone you see in this image that he was making music with can never go around or be around them again. He sold every last one of them out and disrespected the code that he supposedly lived by. This is the image he was portraying before he got locked up. This guy, this is who he wanted to be and chose to be. This was his image. The killer gang-banging clown. That's what he chose to be. Look at him. Look at this. Okay? I don't want you lot to be mad. Don't be upset. This is a joke. This is ridiculous. He don't care. But he think that we stupid enough to forget what he was doing before all of this nonsense. Because he want to come home and play victim and say, oh, I'm not gang. Well, what is this then? What are you wearing, bro? That's not blood colors? But you want to come home and say you're not gang, right? You want to come home and say you're not a gangster, right? You want to come home and play victim and act like you're a civilian. But in every music video, in every clip, you throwing up the set. You wearing the rags. You around these people, right? Or are we supposed to forget? Look, you right in the thick of things. I refuse to be upset at somebody like you. Because you was never really about that life. You wanted to be, you tried to be, you made that your image. And when things got real, that's when you played victim. That's when you used something like the coronavirus to get out. And as a white Mexican, you was granted that. It's black people in jail right now that the system don't care about no virus. They're going to keep them people in themselves and systems for as long as possible. And when do you get out? What do? You brag. You're swinging handcuffs around. You're telling people if they don't have a $500,000 watch that they can't talk to you. When your mother almost died and your baby mama constantly calls you a deadbeat. You can spend $500,000 on one. You had 4 watches on that Instagram live. So you spent $2 million on jewelry, on watches alone, and you can't send $10,000 to your baby mom? Really? This is what he's calling himself a living legend for. Because he has millions of people paying attention to him. He probably got more people watching him than he actually has in his account. If he can spend all of that on just his jewelry, he's probably spent all his advance that he got from his label on his jewelry and on that music video. You'll never be able to come outside again, and I'll never allow someone like you to have power over me. I refuse. I'm laughing at you. You don't know that you're being used by everyone. The FBI using you, your music label using you, everybody using you, and you don't even see it. You think you smart. Just because people are watching you, you're not even using your platform to say something positive. I'm laughing at you, 6ix9ine, for life. I will never forget how hard you trolled Chicago when there's black kids that can't even get to your age and they're in the ground. They gotta fight for their life every day. And you went out there and said where they at. You trolled one of their people, them that got out of that life. You was putting money on Chief Keef's head, remember? So you was part of that lifestyle. You were setting your people up. And when it got real, you told on them. You did this. I don't feel sorry for you when you knew you was with wolves. They done you dirty because they did everybody dirty. That's who you affiliated yourself with. You were so happy to be part of that though, wasn't you? You were so happy to make that your image. You were so happy to be a blood with real bloods. But when you got to jail and your lip was bust and swollen, when you had lumps on your head, you couldn't wait to get out. So of course you was begging for your life because you're not about it like that. And now you coming home, taunting the very same people and doing the very same things that you said you wouldn't do when you got out. You might be on your way back to jail. You did everything that you told the judge you wouldn't do. Because that was part of his agreement, that he was supposed to lay low, that he wasn't allowed to troll on the internet. And he comes home and he does exactly that. Don't be surprised if this guy go back to jail. Don't feel sorry for him because he knew what he was getting himself into. Laugh at him.